All right, now let's take you to Bloemfontein, where, of course, we know that all-important match between Bafana Bafana and Zimbabwe will be taking place. Our reporter, Makgala Masiteng, joins us now live from the Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein ahead of that game. Makgala, paint us a picture. Good afternoon to you, firstly. How the atmosphere is in Bloemfontein ahead of that all-important game.
Well, Unati, one thing that I can tell you is that we've been coming here since 12 o'clock just to check what is happening, and we've seen a number of people coming in, of course, to get their tickets in preparation for that game. As I'm talking to you now, I'm standing outside the stadium, and already we're still seeing many young people, especially, coming out in numbers to get their tickets. But I can also see several vehicles coming in. I know that it was said that the gates will be opening at 3 o'clock, but already we are seeing a lot of movements here. And yesterday, during the media briefing, when we were talking to the head coach of Bafana Bafana, Hugo Bruce, he did mention that he was told, apparently, that there will be a number of people coming out in numbers, of course, to the stadium to support Bafana Bafana. He did mention that this is very important for Bafana Bafana, given that he said today's game is a must-win. Of course, after they draw with Nigeria, he did mention that today, at least, they have well rested. They've arrived in the country a long time ago, and they've had time to rest, and they will be able, of course, to face Zimbabwe tonight. But I'm going to bring in some of the young people that I found here buying their tickets just to get the mood. What are you expecting? Why are you here? What's happening?
All right, basically we just came here to support our boys. We're very optimistic about the game, and I feel like if the boys can bring the A game, Zimbabwe is going to get chowed. So basically, if the coach could make like a few changes, maybe bring the likes of Rilewi, Lemufuke, different flavor, I feel like we're going to beat them. Very optimistic. Okay,
thank you very much. Let's bring another youth here. Why are you here? What are you expecting? He says if the coach brings in some changes, maybe Bafana Bafana will be able to beat Zimbabwe. What's your feeling?
Thank you
very much. That is the young person there saying that if coach can bring in Bomofukeng, we'll be able to see some sort of results. You, what are you expecting? Why are you here?
I'm expecting to see Mufukeng in the first starting lineup. And as a Free State people, we are happy after a very long time. Bafana Bafana, Italy, high. Zimbabwe,
okay, don't go just yet. You just mentioned a very important fact here, that you are happy that Bafana Bafana is back in the Free State. How are you feeling? Do you think, given that they've been here a long time ago and there's been that space, of course, missing the games, even with the fact that Bloemfontein Celtic is no longer here, that many people will be coming out in numbers, given that this is an opportunity to come out and watch football?
Yeah, I think it will be very helpful to us, even our young ones, will be motivated, the ones in the encouragement to learn that superstars are even us, but our whole look of happy. We are happy for Bafana.
Thank you very much. Those are some of the young people. Of course, we'll keep monitoring and keep talking to some of them. Of course, there is that excitement that Bafana Bafana is coming back to the Free State, but also there is that hope that Bafana Bafana will do well. You've had some of them indicating that they're expecting certain players to be in, of course, to be part of the first lineup, saying that if some of those changes are made, they are hopeful that South Africa will be able to beat Zimbabwe tonight.